All right, guys, so this is the new 2023 Range Rover Sport. It's kind of a prototype, but it's making the rounds around the US. There's only 3 of these in the whole US going from dealership to dealership. I want to let you know that it is about 1.5 inches taller, and then it's about 2.5 inches longer. And the width is 1/8 of an inch wider, which makes it the same width as a full-size Range Rover. And then you can see the wheelbase is actually extended about 3 inches as well. It's going to give it better ride quality. What you're going to see is that the seats are super comfy, and you've got a lot more room in the back seat than you did in the previous Generation 4. And then also the cargo space is 14% bigger, and the button's right below the R down here. And that translates into about 3.5 cubic feet more space than we had before. The sun's kind of bright, so it's hard to see. And then you do have one-touch seat folding. I'll just do the left side. If you look, the front seat goes away, and then this folds down automatically. Big improvement over having to manually do it like last generation. And then I'm gonna fold it up just with one touch. Right here, it's gonna fold back up. There we go. Taillights to be in the tailgate, or will they have to be over here? Or is it redundant?
They didn't specify, but I know the headlights have been approved.
Okay.
For the US market, so all of the functionality is completely set for that, but they didn't give us quite the details on that. So open it up, it's going to be right below the R. So this is a $75 add-on, but otherwise it's going to be your black plastic. So prior generations, if you had a full-size spare, you would sit up a little bit, you'd lose a little bit of your cargo space. It's an added option. You got a full 23-inch wheel in there. So for any customers that are looking to have 23-inch wheels, I highly recommend that they add on the spare, just because they're still not that plentiful. So in case you happen to have an issue with the tire, you don't want to be stuck having to wait for a tire to come in. So
what's all that? Is that like an event suite, or does it slide out or something?
Oh no, so part of that convenience pack with the rear manual shades, you also get the load space partition, which is what we share in full size. So what I like to tell consumers is that if you have anything wet or dirty, you don't want to compromise the carpet. In addition, I love apples. I don't know how many times in the trunk of my car my bag falls over, my apples are rolling around. And then this is just like a multifunctional storage. So I'm talking to a lady, I usually mention you can put a bottle of wine right there.
That's standard feature?
No, so that's part of the convenience pack. So it's the rear manual shades, the load space partition, and then also the power adjustment tailgate. So it's like a $470 add-on. So people love that had prior sports because it's manual folding. So. And then like on the full size, we adapted the 2 antennas. So the one on the left will be for your clear sight view. So if you have the technology pack, which gives you the heads-up display, gives you the clear sight view of the rear view mirror. And then in addition, you get a 110-volt plug-in in the receiver. So if you regular wall traffic. Then the one on the right will be for your satellite, over-the-air updates, Wi-Fi. Even if you don't have clear sight view, you're going to have 2 antennas on the way. It's just what we do.
Yeah, and we got extra oil reserve so we can handle extreme incline. There's your intercooler up there. That's pretty cool. Show you, there's a hidden compartment, so it's a wireless charging area right there.
Right there.
I think they call it the chimney or the fireplace. Yeah, sorry, the fireplace. All right, cool. Thanks. I just wanted to feature the black pack on the new Range Rover Sport. So normally you would have little gold bits in here, but these have been blacked out, and then also up here you'd have a little gold bit here and on the side. I think it looks really good like that though. What do you guys think? All right guys, this is the 23-inch rim, and it's actually on the new Range Rover Sport. So I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it's too big at all. I think it's just about right. Maybe a 22. Is it too big? I don't know. I think you can get 21s as well. All right, on this video, I want to show you the where the tailgate opens is right down here, right there. And it's got a little bit more cargo space, so it's 3.5 cubic feet more cargo space because of the longer wheelbase. And then you do have this little organizer that's built in right here. I'll see if I can put it down with one hand, if you have to have 2 hands. It takes 2 hands, so you got to push this one down, that one down, and I can fold it back down. So it kind of goes away. Say you've got some groceries or some wet items, you don't want them to get on the carpet in here. You just grab your hand right here, pull up, and you have a cool little area. This looks like it's a impact water resistant area right here. And then you have this little dividers where you can kind of store things. You can slide these over, make it a smaller area here. You know, if you had, I don't know, for me it'd be a bottle of wine or something, you could secure in here by moving these around to get to where you want it to be. And then to close it, 2-hand or 1-hand, you got to push this down, push this down, fold it down, just like that. All right, guys, one more thing while we're at the back of the car. If you choose to get the 23-inch rims on the car, you might want to get the full-size spare. I'm going to try to open this up with one hand. Still a prototype, so there's no strap to hold it up. But see how you can get the full-size spare back here? That might be a really good idea. So if you do have a flat, you're not going to the store looking for a 23-inch tire and they can't get one and they've got to bring one in. So anyway, really good idea. Don't forget this when you are ordering your car. I just want to make some observations just looking at the body line. So if you look, there's a body line that's pretty distinct that stops right here at the headlights and kind of comes down, and then it goes up and then right down the side of the car. And then you also pick up another body line that picks up right here and comes right across the front of the hood. So it almost looks like this whole car's been sculpted out of a solid piece of metal or just ground down. So it's pretty cool. And then also the little side vent, there's a cool little crease right there that goes off, just disappears right about here and off into infinity. So that's a pretty cool look there too. I think this car would look really good in white. And also there's a red one they were showing us. It's called Vermilion. It's not available right now, but I think that'd be a pretty amazing color as well. Just my opinion. What color do you guys like? And then maybe a black top, that'd be pretty cool. First look right here, guys. You're on the lot with Stephen Hill. I do not own the rights to this music, and therefore I must silence this video.
This vehicle has grown in every dimension comparative to the second gen. It is 1.5 inches tall. It is 2.5 inches longer. The wheelbase increased by 3 inches, and the width by 1/8 of an inch, which makes it the same width as our full-size vehicle. In addition, the cargo space has increased by 14%, which equates to 3.5 cubic feet. Now, the exterior color is iron gray satin, which is our only SD color that is available only on our autobiography trim level. As you will see, we also, like our full size, have up to 23-inch wheels as an option. So this specific trim is built on our first edition. So this has a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, 523 horsepower, 553 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, just as our current supercharged 5-liter V8 SVR. And when you take a look inside, we have some added material that's on our doors.